That's a cleanup woman. Are you? Wow.
Well, you're the singer in the house. I'm
did
just
darn good.
getting my groove on. I'm Cindy Dole.
I'm Eric Stromer.
And we'll sing something for us.
I'm a cleanup woman.
Oh, okay.
I'm a cleanup woman.
See, that's what I'm
There she
talking
is.
about.
There she shows up every once in a while. Yeah.
You're listening to Home Wizards, where we love to, well, Eric sings, and we love to dance.
We
And
sing
we'll-
and dance when
and
we're not
improve
on
your
air.
home,
You know,
and
we do
improve your
crazy
life.
stuff.
And, if you don't have a home binder yet,
You know what we're
now's your
missing, by the
chance.
way? We're missing a home binder, but we're also missing a hibachi to grill meats while we're
right
off
here.
air. Right
okay.
here, bacon,
Let's do
burgers.
it.
We'll do
we
it.
could do
We'll
it.
figure it
We're
out.
missing the omelet man, too.
That's true.
We'll get all
And
that.
a barista. Other than that, we're fine.
But a home binder, even though we're in the digital age and all that stuff, there's something really satisfying like having a 3-ring binder with tab dividers and pockets and page protectors and things to keep track of all your stuff, all your projects.
Well, see, then everyone can access it.
Yeah.
And if you've got people that are visiting, you can just simply say, please refer to the binder. It'll give you all the information you might need if you're out of town, something like that. Like, for
Sure.
example, my mother-in-law's in town.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't know what's going on and how the house is run.
You could have a section on how to run the TV.
Well, I do
You do?
already have that.
What do you have?
I've got a simple binder that just shows you what the basic elements of running the house are.
Do you really?
I do.
I am so
Thank
impressed.
you. Well, listen,
How to-
things,
how to run
this
the
stuff
TV?
works. I'm a perfect example. Before I came here with you on this fine show,
Oh, right.
living in chaos, living in a shoebox. Now look at me.
No, you're just amazing. Well, I want to enhance my home binder. So let's talk you through what you need to do
Okay.
because it's going to be really helpful, right? It's going to help you keep track of different things throughout the place you call home, and whether it's like Christmas gift shopping, holiday entertaining, dreaming in the garden, dreaming about your paints, keeping track of things.
And it may seem, like another thing on your plate. Trust me, I know. I've got the kids, I've got the crazy schedule, the driving everyone all over the place all the time, and to do yet one more thing seems an overwhelming task. However,
It
having
feels
said
good.
that, if you do it, it works, and it actually frees up more time.
It kind of
for
calms you down,
Yep,
doesn't it?
yep, it
and you
does.
and you kind of look at that folder and you go, "Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, look at that.
that is my binder."
By the way, speaking of that, listen to what happened yesterday.
What's that?
Let me just digress quickly. Guess who came and took away the big, huge dumpster that I threw most of the contents of my storage away in?
I don't know.
The dumpster guy took it all away, and when that baby left, I stood there
You
and I
waved?
waved like I was on a cruise ship, saying bye to the coastline. We're going to the
See,
tropics.
well, that could be in your binder too.
That's
Things-
a beautiful feeling to purge stuff, have that big thing dragged away. Never, ever again do I have to deal with the clutter.
So let's talk about in the binder. Maybe one section could be what to donate,
Or
you know?
who
And
to
where to go,
call, and which
all that.
service you liked, all that kind of
So
stuff.
before you create your categories, because it's all about you.
Yeah.
This is all about you. You want to first get an extra wide binder.
Like a
So-
3-ring big one.
Big
old
one, a
school
really big one,
Yeah.
right? You want tab dividers.
Yeah.
You want to get some pockets. You maybe even get some of those, like, remember when you were in school, it had like a little zipper, little
Sure.
plastic thing to put your
Yeah.
pens and pencils. Maybe get one of those in there too.
And I'll tell you, they don't really sell them at places like Target. You got to go to
the
specialty,
office
the
supplies.
office supply store. Yeah. So don't be, don't go there and settle for something that's not this 3-ring binder,
Yeah.
because the 3-ring works.
You want a sturdy one.
And it turns pages easier.
And I'm a big fan of sheet protectors.
I don't blame
And
you.
when you go to the office supply stores, you can pretty inexpensively buy a box of like 50 or so of them.
Yep.
You're going to love this. You're going to love the way you look.
You're gonna love the way you look.
Because what you do is you then can, one of the sections could be your dream section, like you're dreaming of front doors.
The
or you're
vision
dreaming of,
board part of it.
Exactly.
Right?
And now you just, you rip and tear sheets out of the magazines, or maybe you print things online, but you stuff it in these sheet protectors. And then you also want to have a hole punch, kind of old, we're going old school.
Yeah.
And maybe even a dry erase marker. Because now some of these dividers, they sell with little plastic dry erase tabs.
You could
You know
just
what I mean?
put to-dos on there.
And so you can change it. Like let's say that
Oh,
maybe
I see what you're saying.
so like
Yeah,
this year you might have certain dreams and things, but maybe next year you might have a whole new area, and so you can change your categories or your dividers by just dry erasing, wipe it off,
right.
and then use a dry erase felt pen back on there, right?
Yeah.
And then of course paper and a new printer cartridge, and you're ready to start rocking and rolling. And by the way, there are a lot of websites right now that are really, really cool in terms of offering free downloadable sheets that'll help you.
You mean organizational sheets that'll guide you in the right direction?
Exactly. It's and like from menu planning to cleaning schedule to emergency information to special dates to budgeting, whatever. And they're specifically home management binder printables. So if you Google this, or you even go to Pinterest, there are groups that are so into this that you can find some really fancy, colorful, fun ones. Like there's one called the polkadotposy.com. And anyway, you can go wherever you like.
That's interesting.
See, and so
Look at
it's
that one.
it's basically going to
that's
give you
good.
different sheets.
Yeah.
So for instance, imagine one for holidays. So you could plan, you could keep track every year of the gifts that you bought for your family and friends this year. And then now next year rolls around, you can remember, oh yeah, we already got Eric 2 T-shirts. We don't want to get him more T-shirts. We now want to get him shoes.
We already re-gifted him with the champagne that we don't like.
No, but so you can go to a lot of these different sites, and it's going to be really helpful to keep track of all these different things.
Yeah, because a lot of time I think even creating categories seems overwhelming. Like I don't even know where to begin.
Right.
You know, so things like to your point.
House projects.
When do you have to change the filters? When do you have to check the gutters and seasonal clean out the leaves and all that stuff? And by the way, we do on our website, yourhomewizards.com. Make sure you check that out. There's always a great go-to sort of schedule of what you should do winter, spring, summer, fall. Mm-hmm. So you can always find some information there. But anyway, back to your point.
So there are basic categories. So you said it was overwhelming to think of categories.
Right.
So let's just keep it really simple. Let's start with cleaning. Okay.
Like it, supplies, what do you need? When do you need them?
And what to do when,
Like,
right?
for example, my vacuum requires a fancy HEPA filter, and you got to get it every couple of years, right? Now, I think it's actually less than that, but they're like $70, right?
Oh, I know.
But
Our refrigerator
if you don't keep track of that, you're just blowing the old vacuum dust right back into your house again. So if you're allergy sensitive kind of a person, then that's something you're going to want to keep track of in this binder.
Yep. You could also keep track of meal planning. You know what I mean? So you could have a section that helps you figure out, like you now are doing those shopping lists that I was showing you. Like
Great. They're very helpful, by the way.
You can go online, by the way, and we probably should put this on our website to download it. But there are different Excel spreadsheets you can find that are already pre-made, like sections of the store, so that now, let's say you always go to Ralph's or you always go to Trader Joe's or wherever you go, you create a master list and you always buy the sour cream at XYZ store. Or
why do you want to buy sour cream for $5 more at Whole Foods when you can get it the same one at the cheaper market, right?
So you basically you spend maybe 2 hours doing this, and now all you need to do, and you print it out, and you stuff these sheets, pre-made sheets, in your binder. And then you could take a picture of it and then text it to the other person who's doing the shopping that day. And now you're done and you're ready. And all you did was check off this week. I just need boom, 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 because I've got my meal planning in the binder and I've got the shopping list.
Love it.
Right?
Perfect.
House projects is a must.
Huge.
That could be everything from, repairs to decorating to room by room paint colors.
Now you take that one step further and have yourself a calendar that you all refer to and everybody uses the same one. You can use the binder as your reference to put on, spring is here, I need to do X, Y, Z, for example. I got to service my blower, my lawnmower, whatever it is. This could be that master list.
And don't forget maybe a section on gardening, all of that, and entertaining. Anyway, you really ought to go to some of these websites, and we'll put it on ours at yourhomewizards.com. Downloadable printables to create your home maintenance binder. Eric Stromer, Cindy Dole, you're listening to Home Wizards, where we love to improve your home and improve your life. We were talking about the new roses to try for 2014, and I am definitely going to be growing this green jade rose that looks lemon lime gorgeous. But once you plant it, you want to make sure that it is fed properly, that it has a fighting chance against diseases and bugs, and the answer is Bayer Advanced. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it is. You know why?
Because it's
Well, you get
easy.
tournament quality roses. All you got to do is water these granules or liquid into the root system of your plant, and a couple of days later, guess what happens? Shiny leaves,
the
happy
foliage.
flowers, everybody's singing like crazy.
And every month you just apply this to your rose bush or any kind of flower bush for that matter. Just check it out. It's called All-in-One Rose and Flower Care, and it's in this blue bottle made by Bayer Advanced. You'll find it in the garden sections and the big box store, but really it's my go-to for the roses and all of our things that would grow. But there's other things. You'll find some great products for your edibles and for your trees, so check it out, Bayer Advanced.
Bills, bills, bills. When they arrive, it can be hard enough to look at the bottom line. Never mind wading through the charges. But if you don't check your charges, you could end up paying for things you never bought. That could be the result of a thief stealing your information or a merchant making an honest mistake. Thieves don't need your actual credit card in order to use it, just your card number and expiration date. And other times, a store might accidentally charge your card several times. It's a slip-up that's easy to fix if you spot it. So read your bill and be on the lookout for unexpected charges on your statement. And if your card is ever lost or stolen, call your credit card company immediately to report it. For other helpful advice on using credit cards, check out ftc.gov. A tip from the Federal Trade Commission, the nation's consumer protection agency.